Welcome back to Mulligan Zoo. Gosh, the zoo is just super pretty in the snow, which is a good thing because snows a lot. I am just really happy with how everything is looking so far. I just think these two exhibits at the front are just really, really pretty. People really seem to be enjoying them. The llamas are a little pissed off about the snow. So potentially they want to see the grass. So I may have to like put down a heater somewhere just so they can have like a patch of grass and not be cranky about the snow. And they are running just a tad bit short on space. I think since I put in all the rocks, I cut out just enough space for them to start to be cranky about that, but not too much. They're overall pretty happy. So there's a potential that I may just scoot their back wall back a little bit. And we're getting a baby reindeer. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. So cute. Like they're just big eyes. They're big beautiful eyes. They have like those big sweet cow eyes. Oh my goodness. I want to boop the noodle. It's so adorable. Like I just really want to give that baby reindeer a hug. Oh my god, it was a little noise. So cute. Benny. Benny and the Jets. Okay, so we're gonna get right into this build. This is where a majority of the actual building part comes in. This is a building build. This whole speed build is pretty much these buildings. So if building build isn't your thing, you can just meet me at the end. But it was really fun to build. I had a lot of fun just really working with the different detailed wood pieces in the Arctic set. I have not really built with the Arctic set very much at all. And so that was really cool. And you will notice that there's probably a lot of just like analysis paralysis on my part, just going over each of the pieces and deciding and then deleting it and then looking at different ones. So, but it was fun and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. And I would love to hear what you guys think, or if there's just like a part that you're like, no, that's ugly. You can say that too. I'm totally okay with it. I feel like a lot of the things in this zoo are totally open to change based on like what I think looks good in the moment. But I will let you all watch this building build and see you at the end.
vaniscososi e palcicat avonroda labalsio. Ai ai ai, mio scorte, mio hatmene, mi excelente, mi yumti. That's fantastic, That's
Took a little break just to check on everyone. When you're playing in sandbox mode, as we've discussed a little bit in the live stream, you can do whatever you want. The animals stay pretty happy. And you can turn off like whatever of their needs you want if you don't want to mess with them at all. But in the challenge mode, we definitely need to pay attention to our animals, make sure that they're happy, getting what they need, because then the guests are happier. And also, I don't want to run a zoo with a bunch of like animals that aren't happy. That would make me feel like shit. So checking and see, we still have this space issue, so I think that's definitely something that I'm going to deal with before the next stream, just so we make sure that all of our animals are as happy as they can be. And they're just so pretty. I just love these llamas. And checking on our antelope. Again, they're kind of running short on the hard shelter. Which, what I want to do is put like a little, just a tiny shelter right here. But something that's like really natural looking. Like a lot of wood, maybe just like a sun canopy type thing. And maybe have some kind of like some ivy or some flowers growing up it. But I just, with what we have right now, with the research that we've done on the different building materials and themes and stuff, I just couldn't find anything that I liked. So I think that's kind of on hold, and they're just going to have to make do until I figure it out. So I've been really trying to, like, off camera and while I've been building, just stay on top of all of the themed building research, just so that we can do what we want to do. Like, even something like a trellis that I don't have any trellis yet, I don't think. Even just like a trellis with like a nice, you know, with a lot of ivy or wisteria or something growing over it. I don't want it to take away from how natural the rest of the habitat looks, because I do think it just looks really awesome how it is. So maybe something too flowery would be too much. I don't know. Maybe just, just like a sunshade and some really natural looking wood would be the way to go. So I will figure that out. As you can see, I kind of tried to play around. It's a pretty small space, so there's a potential that I may have to like scoot some of like the goldenrod and the bushes out a little bit and give it more space, but I'd rather not, because I think it looks really good the way that it is now. So something that I could fit there, even something that looked maybe like a really natural umbrella, almost like, there's just a pole, there's like a wooden log in the middle, and maybe just some sunshades coming off of it, just to give them, a little coverage place, but that's closer to the guests, I think would be really cool, because they can't see the shelter. I really wanted to make sure that the main shelter for the antelope was completely hidden, because then that way, if they are feeling stressed, they have a place they can immediately go to hide. And so far, I haven't had any problems with them being stressed, and I don't know if that's why or, but I have had antelope in other zoos, and they get stressed all the time. And so I don't know. I'm thinking it has to be that, but I really don't know. They seem just really chill this time around. So I don't know. Maybe I just got some good ones this time. So this, we're gonna just finish out this little viewing area, make it totally rocky, make it kind of feel like you're, climbing up onto like a rock platform to look down. I really want this zoo to feel like we're actually working through this mountain. And so these kind of elevated viewing areas have it feel like you're kind of walking up onto this natural rock area that existed before, and we just put the viewing area up there, if that makes sense. But we will jump back into some more building to kind of finish up this little reindeer section with our coffee and someday donuts restaurant. Okay. The restaurant is done. I think this is just looking really great in that area. Now I can't wait to get like the entryway done, but I know that we don't have the wood that I want for that. I kind of want to do more of a modern looking lodge, and so I think that's what I'm researching right now, and I don't know how much I have to research it to get the whole thing. But look, we're gonna put like a small exhibit right here. Just really make this entrance area have a lot so the guests are immediately happy. They have so much to do. They have coffee and freaking donuts. They're just booping the noodles like left and right. Like, I love it. So I don't know who's going to go there. Maybe the pangolin. And then right in this area, I think, is where we want to start building our mountain section. So kind of have a mountain running along the back of several habitats. And so this might be right here a good area to put our wolves or, a tiger or a grizzly bear, one of our big carnivores. This is a little bit bigger. See, if you can tell, that habitat is about the size of the wolves that we had in the Jurassic Park, and it's a little bit bigger than the very front two habitats. So we're going to put something in there that really needs a lot of space, is going to do a lot of roaming, and we want to make it kind of a focal point of the zoo, and then we'll do that exact same thing on the other side. So between those like carnivores that we've listed, grizzly bear, any of the bears really, any of the taiga bears, Siberian tiger, snow leopard, any of those, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. And so that'll be a huge focal point. That'll bring a lot of people to the back of the zoo, so that the back of the zoo isn't getting neglected. And then we'll have another little small, probably hoofed animal, or a red panda, or maybe a little monkey island over there on the right hand side, building up towards those mountains as well, with the habitat about the size of the reindeer habitat. So I think we have a really good space here, and I'm really excited to see what happens.